I'm so sorry. Might be happening. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Haven't filmed in a while. That wasn't a live stream. Just give me a moment, okay? Anyway, so you guys remember when I reviewed the Pat McGrath's Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation? Found out that it's really nice. It's not full coverage. It is very, very comfortable. I have found my perfect combo of this one, which is also in the shade Medium 21, mixed with the NYX Total Control Drop and 16.5 Nutmeg together. Perfect combo. Yes, I know. This is what I use whenever a foundation is just right there, perfect everywhere else. And now the coverage is like, it's so skin. Just by itself, sometimes it gets like really dry looking. So I don't know, I guess the seruminess of this helps. And also, obviously, good skin prep. Make sure you're moist. Make sure you moisturize. Make sure you prime. Yes, the same review with the foundation has the primer. I love the primer. I think it makes your skin look and feel so soft. So it's like it's a thing. Well, they made a concealer to match. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to do a wear test. It's probably going to be like a 8 to 10 hour wear test. So hopefully that works for you guys. Because it's got to. Because I got to leave, technically, now. Alright, so this is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer / Corrector. It's 5 milliliters or 0.16 fluid ounces for $32. I will put math on the screen if I remember. Please, hopefully I remember. I'm reminding you, future me. It is a concealer in comparison to, I will do comparisons of everything else later. We're going to go ahead and apply it. I have the shade Medium 17 because it was the neutral one that wasn't, they didn't have a guide online about which ones are correspond or correlate with the ones that we already have. I'm going to go ahead and just add it to my inner corner like I do all my concealers. I put it on my inner corner and then I'm going to blend all the excess out. It's creamy. I think that, I tried it a little bit the other day and all I found was you gotta set it, and I did not get the setting powder because it was out of stock. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with a beauty sponge because I did not buy the brush because I don't blend out my concealer with brushes, I'm not gonna lie to you. And we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so this isn't full coverage because this is very light. That is my main concern, is that this is a lot lighter than I was expecting it to be. Because it's the other one, Medium 21, looked dark on the website. So there we go again with the buying things online. I bought myself from Sephora this time, so if the color just really sucks, I'm just going to take it back to Sephora and exchange it for the correct color because I am not rich. It blends out nicely. It is matte as hell looking. That's what got me really confused when I tried it on. Because I couldn't help myself on trying it on, and I felt wow, it's really good if you're trying to put it on your eyelid and then blend out makeup on it. That's fine. Oh, this is how I used to do my concealer. I would compare it to when I was wearing NARS the NARS concealer, the creamy radiant one. That's how I feel. I'm just blending it out with the side of my sponge that I was using for foundation now. Kind of soften how harsh it looks because it looks kind of harsh and I don't wear concealer this light anymore. I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm gonna take very little and I'm just gonna take it right in the center of my forehead, the tip of my nose, that Cupid's bow, and my chin. When I said taking very little, I really meant it because it's so bright that I'm kind of yeah, you know, bring it down. And go bring turn it around, pop, pop, pop that thing. I would use this as an underneath concealer instead of on top of foundation because I already have foundation on, and I just feel wow, that was bright. That was a very bright moment. Obviously, I've already done my eye makeup. I did something really simple. I'm going to work. So, alright, let's go ahead and set this. Where is my setting powder? We're going to use the Patrick Star MAC setting powder because I have that in front of me and I don't feel like digging through the drawers. I cleaned up my desk and it's already getting messy. And I'm going to use my MAC Pony brush because I kind of think it's perfect for right under the eye for me. So one thing is that I realized when I was playing with it, and I see it now, it creases relatively quickly. So make sure you do have to make sure you blend out the creases before you go in and start trying to set it. And I think that reblending it might have just taken away my, oh, that's a lot of powder, ma'am. Like this shit creases in any and all creases you may have. Because I don't really... Alright. Like re-sculpted my eye area. Where now it's like all... It feels all pushed up because it's so light and bright. It makes my eyes look small. Alright, let me go ahead. So the under eyes are going to be set. The rest is not because I don't set anything else for my under eyes now. I'll be right back to show you what my makeup looks like, and then I'm going to leave because I have to leave. Alright, so this is what my makeup looks like. Alright, so this is what the makeup looks like before I go. Under eyes look soft. Like, they don't look as harsh as they did, like, a couple minutes ago. And I think that also helps that I, you know, made everybody else. I did the whole highlighting routine. But we'll see how this looks over the course of the day. And I'll be back in many hours. So right now it's 9:55. I gotta go. I'll see you later. I have returned. It is 6:45. I think I signed out with you guys at like 9:42. So 9 hours. I feel that 9 hours is an appropriate amount of time for wear on products. Now, the people who live lives where you have to be out of the house for 10 to 15 hours, I'm so sorry. But honestly, if you're trying to wear makeup like that, you need, we're gonna get you some spackle, babes. We're gonna get you some spackle. I did not wear lashes today because, bitch, fuck this shit. So, we're looking at the concealer. The foundation obviously held up beautifully, exactly how it always does when I do this combination. Again, the combo, and I'm not trying to really get on about the combo, but the combo is perfect combination, because the combination of Pat's primer, which is pore filling, and it's like not matte, it's not perfectly matte, but it's also not perfectly hydrating. It's like at the silicone-y feel. You're thinking like, oh, this is gonna make me look so cakey, but then you take the foundation. If you just put the foundation over it, it kind of, like, the foundation needs a nice smooth surface to grip on, but then what you do is you shear, it's like this weird drying texture in it because it's got a lot of alcohol in it. I think you break it up with just a little bit of the NYX Total Control drop. Just perfect. Perfect combo, ultimate combo, and it's like, it costs you like $40,000 anyway, and your left kidney, Anyway, that just, it felt good to just say that out loud. But we're standing here, we're talking about the Pat McGrath concealer, but not the powders, not any of the powders. Actually, speaking of powder, I'm gonna take 2 seconds, I'm gonna blot my face, get the oil, the shine, that all off, as I zoom you in so we can look at the under eye area. When you get this close, all that shine just starts to really stand out kind of annoyingly. That's why. But I'm gonna go ahead and set, reset like the really shiny areas with the Pat McGrath powder. I'm gonna take it on this suspiciously shaped brush and just, I'm using the Pat McGrath, the loose powder that came out with the complexion, the foundation launch. I'm just using that because it's really good at like resetting parts of your face. It's just not, you see, look at that. See how I took that shine away instantly? And I really, you know, stab the brush in there. I want to unshine my whole face. Yes, if you want to really unshine your face, reset your eyebrows, girls, guys, humans. Alright, we can go back to the under eye now that we're not distracted by the shininess. You can be astounded by the shine of my lips in ColourPop BFF3, and then my new favorite, where is it? My new favorite lip gloss, the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss. Like, bitch, it's shiny, it's not sticky. Oh, these are great. And it's in clear, by the way. I'm just wearing liner and gloss as tackily as possible because I love this. My friend would have her lipstick kind of like this, where it was like this bold 90 kind of, but not. I don't even know how to explain it because it sounds like I'm insulting her makeup. Eyes! We need to get back to the eyes. I have ADHD. So the under eye, I'm gonna look up. It kind of creased, but like, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just the tiniest creasing. Like, I get way worse creasing every time I do my makeup. I get the worst creasing because I just naturally have these two lines under my eye. I just naturally have them. They're gonna be there for the rest of they've been here, they're gonna be here unless I get like filler under my eyes. Like the Style and Beauty Doc, if you follow her blog, she got filler recently to kind of talk about tear trials, can't say this word today. Like the tear, you know, this kind of crease in your eyes that is just a natural indentation, and the only way to avoid that kind of indentation, no concealer in the world, nothing, no matter how much money you spend on a concealer, no matter how many concealers you buy, you layer, you anything, are going to take away the natural indentations and lines around your eyes. But you can reduce them slightly by using like you can use filling products, filling concealers, use eye creams, and, you know, obviously be very gentle with your eye area, as well as the extreme, I don't call it extreme, is getting filler in your under eyes, and it plumps up the area so it doesn't have it's not loose enough to do it. So my under eyes look, I mean, this is as great as they're gonna look when you do your, you know, whole routine and everything. So in comparison, again, I think I did, oh, I know I have 2 concealer videos, for sure. I know I have 2. Alright, so I at least have 2 concealer videos. One for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, because, duh. And then also in comparison was the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, which, duh. I also have the Too Faced Born This Way MultiUse Sculpting Concealer, because duh. I'm sorry. These are all because they're amazing products. And they all are like different eras of my makeup if you want to really get into it. Like if you watch it, like first Radiant Creamy is just not for the under eye. It's super hydrating and all that good stuff. And this Soft Matte you should not use on your face unless you're trying to bake that face. And then the last concealer I have is the Make Up Forever Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer, which burns my eyes if it gets in there. So I'm going to go swatch all these next to each other now. So I have the NARS Radiant Creamy. I have that in the shade Caramel. So my concealer game is kind of, you know, all over the place. Is definitely a word I would use. Next one is going to be the Soft Matte from also NARS. In the same color actually, in Caramel, which is medium dark 2. I had to draw it on with a brush since it's a pot concealer. I'm telling you though, guys, like, if you want a concealer that's gonna just do the job. Then I have Too Faced, what is this called? Born This Way, and this one's in Butterscotch, but I'm also gonna swatch the other shade I have because I own 2 because I love this concealer. Trust me when I, oh wait, no. I'm sorry, I swatched Mocha. So this is Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Mocha. I also own Butterscotch, which is lighter and like my more winter concealer. Try drawing these as straight lines and not. And so like this one is Mocha and this one's Butterscotch. Butterscotch is supposed to be the neutral one. And then finally, to finish, if I could stop making a mess as I do it, finally it will be my new and beautiful Pat McGrath in medium 17. In medium 17. Medium 17 is really, really light. Like, it's going back to, like, you can tell, like, I got more natural with my concealer shades over time, and then the medium 17 just brings me right back. So I definitely would probably exchange it for a little bit of a darker shade, just a more natural, a more soft under eye shade, because even, like, looking now, it's been hours, I still look very, like, I can see the wings of overly bright concealer right here. And this is just not my makeup style, really. It's just not my makeup style anymore. But otherwise, I like how it sits on the face. I like it's easy to set. Like, I set it really haphazardly, and it looks beautiful, honestly. I'm going to just dust over it with this brush just to see if I can kind of make it look fresher. It did crease. If a concealer doesn't crease on me, that will be an actual world record. The way my face is just built, concealers are going to crease. It's going to happen. However, I like how the creasing isn't so stark on my skin. It's more like, oh, yeah, it creased. You know, it happened. But either way. So, do I like this? Yes. Is it going to be my new favorite concealer? If I switch out the shade, probably. It sets really nice. It blends out really nice. The coverage is really high. Like, I thought, like, Born This Way is supposed to be super coverage, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, this definitely does compete. I believe the Born This Way concealers are $30. The NARS concealers are $30. These are all $30 concealers. You don't need to buy a $30 concealer. At the same time, you know, I like buying brands that I can fucking swatch, so, you know, it is what it is what it is. I'm probably just gonna take it back to the closest Sephora that carries these and get myself just a little bit of a darker shade. Or I can exchange it. Can I exchange it on, like, oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? I don't know. I have to think about it. Either way, so that is this review. I don't want to talk about am I back or whatever. I'm just making videos until I don't have an editor. The lack of editor does in fact make this a much harder thing than I ever expected this to be. I don't like editing my own videos because I don't like the sound of my own voice. But I'm going to bully my husband into editing this one when he gets home from work tonight, and hopefully this will be on you guys' YouTube's subscriptions sooner than later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.